welcome to this video. I'm Yukta and today we'll be learning a fun and effective way to remember the trigonometric ratios that are greater than 90 degrees. So let's dive into it. So as you can see, this is a circle and there are 4 quadrants. This is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree and this is 270 degrees. And from 0 degree to 90 degree, it is the first quadrant. From 90 degree to 180 degree, it is the second quadrant. From 180 to 270 is the third quadrant, and from 270 to 360 is the fourth quadrant. So for now, we'll be using the term add sugar to coffee as a mnemonic for us. So in the first quadrant, the A in add is going to be representing all, meaning that all the trigonometric functions are going to be positive in this quadrant. So similarly, in the second quadrant, the S in sugar is going to be representing sine, meaning that sine and this reciprocal cosec is going to be positive in this quadrant, while the rest of the functions are going to be negative. Similarly, in the third quadrant, the T in 2 is going to be representing tan, meaning that tan and its reciprocal cot is going to be positive, while the rest of the functions are going to be negative in this quadrant. Likewise, in the fourth quadrant, the C in coffee is going to be representing cos, meaning that in this quadrant, cos and its reciprocal sec is going to be positive, while the rest of the functions are going to be negative in the fourth quadrant. Now that we know which functions are positive and negative in each quadrant, we have to know about the change of axis and the no change of axis. So this is the change of axis and this is the no change of axis. So in the change of axis, sine will change to cos and vice versa, tan will change to cot and vice versa, and cosec will change to sec and vice versa. However, in the no change of axis, the conversion is not going to take place. So now let's get on to the solving. So first we'll be solving for sine 180 minus theta, where theta is any angle between 0 to 90 degrees. So before solving, we'll have to see which quadrant this lies in. So 180 minus theta means it is going to lie in the second quadrant. Now we have to see whether the function is positive or negative in this quadrant. Sine is positive in this quadrant, so it is going to be plus. And we have to see whether this is the change of axis or the no change of axis. So this is a no change of axis, so it is going to remain as sine. So our final answer is plus sine theta. Similarly, we're going to do for sine 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta means that it's going to lie in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine is positive. However, in here, this is the change of axis, so sine is going to be changing to cos, so it is going to be plus sine theta. Now we're going to try it with some examples. So first, we're going to be taking sine 210 degrees. So we can write this in 2 ways. We can write this as sine 180 plus 30 degrees. And another way, we can write this as sine 270 minus 60. So solving it using the first one, this is 180, so sine 180 plus 30. 180 plus 30 means that it is going to be lying in the third quadrant. And in the third quadrant, sine is negative, so it will be minus. And this is the no change of axis, so it is going to be remaining sine. So our final answer is minus sine 30 degrees. Now we're going to be solving it using the second one. So this is 270, and 270 minus 60 means that it is going to lie in this third quadrant. And in the third quadrant, sine is negative, so it will be minus. However, this is the change of axis, so sine is going to be changing to cos. So our final answer is minus cos 60 degrees. Similarly, we'll be taking another example, that is cos 170 degrees. So again, we can write this in 2 ways. That is cos 180 minus 10. And that another one is cos 90 degrees plus 80. So solving it using the first one, this is 180, and 180 minus 10 means that it's going to lie in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, cos is negative, so it's going to be minus. This is the no change of axis, so it is going to remain cos. So our final answer is minus cos 10 degrees. Now solving it using the second one, cos 90 plus 80 means that it's going to lie in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, cos is negative, so it's going to be minus. However, 90 is a change of axis, so cos is going to be changing to sine. So our final answer is minus sine 80 degrees. I hope you will now find it easier to remember trigonometric ratios greater than 90 degrees. If so, try commenting down the answer for sine 150. To have more such videos like this, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.